Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. All this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? Not the result they were after there.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
And he needs this to save par. Looking really good, this one. Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. Just a 4-footer remaining. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Starting the round above par today.
Yeah, but if you look how they played the hole, it was disastrous. Lucky to walk away with a bogey.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing.
They're thinking of going for this one, guys. Gotta be aggressive. Love this play out here.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in two.
And the birdie with big wings on the table here if they can make this one. Wow, that's misjudged. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Looking good. Ouch, that hurts. 3 feet to go here to the hole. As they say, drive for show, putt for dough. That'll cost you. Just a short putt remaining here. And the putt drops, but that's back-to-back bogeys now.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. From around 170 yards here.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Going with the 7.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Oh, terrific approach and a chance for birdie here at the 3rd. This one started out on a good line. Oh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? The tee is yours. Here we are at the 4th hole. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, better be careful out there. It's danger. It's heading left, isn't it? That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Now this is important. This for par.
That gets the job done. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. You've arrived at a par 4. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards. Over 300 yards from the tee as well. That's pretty solid.
Going with the 8-iron here. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Well, that'll set up a birdie bid, Rich.
Heck of a shot, setting up almost a guaranteed birdie.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
What kind of rhythm is that? It must be tough falling out of bed every day with a rhythm like that.
Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there. Get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt. Oh, that's frustrating. If you can make this one, it's for par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently at +1 for the tournament. Teeing off here at the 7th. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Opting for the 9-iron. This one might need to set.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And this putt to move into the top 20.
Come on, don't be shy.
And down she goes from outside the range. And with that now, back to level par. And we've arrived at a par 3. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yeah, that looked pretty good the whole way.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Get in. Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Time to take their approach shot into the 9th. Going with the hybrid. That's just inside the range.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
And this putt to move into the top 10. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Well, Luke, I've been enjoying this pair of rivals we are following today. The two of them are pretty even for the event so far. Very interested to see who will come out of this with the bragging rights.
That's heading for the fairway. One win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Absolutely, Luke. Trailing by 2, you can tie the lead if should they make the putt.
A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
It's downhill the entire way, and yet inexplicably comes up short.
He's currently tied for 3rd.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
Sitting at 2 under. Currently tied 3rd, just a couple out of top spot.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Handy effort, that one. And this putt to move into a tie for 2nd.
This one looking really good.
How good would that have been if it had dropped? Putting for par. Bubba Watson is 1 shot ahead of the field. We have a par 3 on this one. That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And Bubba Watson doing what he does best. He's leading this one. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. This would be a great up and down. And a par putt awaits him. Good putt that. And it's that boy Bubba Watson back leading this event. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And as we head to the next hole, this player is chasing the leader, just behind Bubba Watson.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Good play there, Rich. I like it a lot.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
A chance to move to 5 under par.
Looking for another birdie here.
And with that, now at 5 under with a few holes to play.
Really going to have to dig deep here if they want to win this title.
He's currently sitting in second.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line.
He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
Oh, well played. And that will take him to 6 under. And as we check in on the standings, this player currently shares top spot alongside Bubba Watson.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
Opting for the 3-wood. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Wow, what a shot. This putt to get to 7 under the card.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Oh, what a super shot. And that will take him to 7 under. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. Where will this one end up?
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Playing up to an elevated green here. Opting for the 5-iron. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
All right, stay focused. If you can get this up and down, you'll take the title. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot.
And a par is all but guaranteed after that fantastic bunker shot.
He knows if he can get this putt to drop, a moment like that, Rich, just fills you with joy. What a performance.
Gotta say, 2 wins on the season, really firing on all cylinders right now. This player is in for a massive year.
Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. They not only won that, they won the war.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. Pga Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm happy to be out here covering our feature group's play this week. We're in for a very entertaining time as there seems to be a rivalry starting between these two players.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. Wonderfully played. And he's down there. You got to read.
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
That was a gallant attempt. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This is what they have left for par here. Looking good so far.
Solid par putt, that.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
It's currently tied for 11th. The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3 metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope.
That dog will hunt.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. An opportunity for a birdie here.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
And that should secure the par on this one. He's in a share of 15th. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. That's a good looking shot there. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
It's like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker. That's disappointing.
A bit short with that effort.
Getting ready to play their third. It's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. This putt was about 8 feet. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for bogey. Sitting at 1 over for the day.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach. This one should find the rough. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards. Wow, that drive. Incredible stuff. Over 300 yards. Huh.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the fourth.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Now 4 back after that hole. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Going with the 7.
Pretty good shot there.
Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
This is all that's left to pull ahead of Lydia Ko. They're going to try to apply some pressure here.
That's a great play at a great time, because they've not only moved up the leaderboard, they've now moved 1 shot in front of their rival. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Oh, that's a high-caliber shot. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Ooh, right by the hole. It's just about 3 feet away. In she goes. Let's head to the next. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one. They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call. Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3, playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Second shot here on the 8th. Yes! Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there. Get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Oh, so close. Putting for a par here. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The 10th at TPC Summerlin is the beginning hole of a back 9 that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back 9 with a birdie. That's some good golf right there. Playing from 110 yards out. 4 strokes off the lead. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. And a chance to move into a tie for second here. Go in. That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. And now at 3 under overall.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole. Par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards. What a drive that was. F1, watch out.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
He's looking for an early KO against Lydia after that. Wow, she's on the ropes and maybe down on the canvas if he continues.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Second shot here on the 12th. Going with the pitching wedge here. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Such soft hands.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. You like that, didn't you?
Yeah, they're planning an aggressive play here, guys. Going for it in two.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Two big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Putting for eagle here. Okay, steady now. No, that's too bad. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 5 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here. This has a real chance.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Leading by a couple after that hole. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. That's not quite on the dance floor, Rich, but it's right up there near the green. A chance to perhaps pick up one, maybe two on this hole.
Nearly finding the dance floor there, Luke, off the tee. Great stuff.
So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Judging it beautifully.
And with a quick glance at the scoreboard, they're currently on top with Bubba Watson hot on their tails in second.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Woo-wee. They show movies on flights shorter than that.
Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Oh, just missed. Okay, let's head to the next. And that will take him to 8 under. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 measuring just under 200 yards from the tips. The green shapes hard right to left towards that water hazard. Make sure you're clever at shaping your ball or don't take on any hole location that's tucked in near to the water. This one needs to kick left.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, that's all class.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
And we've got Bubba Watson coming off a bogey, which drops him to 3 strokes off the pace. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Oh, that was pure. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
I think it's more like a gaggle of birdies, isn't it, Luke? Gaggle?
Gaggle of birdies? A bonanza.
Bonanza of birdies.
Yep. All right. Beauty.
Oh, no better feeling than to finish the round off with a bunch of birdies. Let's see if they can keep up for the next couple holes.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Gee, you're not afraid to take it deep, are you? Hole this, and it's a 61.
This one's looking good.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, at the start of the week, there were a lot of people lining up wanting the win here in Vegas. But this is the player who's come up trumps. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
Well, we saw the good, bad, and sometimes the ugly, didn't we? But it was certainly beautiful from the words that came out of Henny Koyak's mouth. Thank you, Henny, for your action today.
Luke, if the golf wasn't good, the weather was great. It was absolutely a pleasure to be able to join yourself and Rich and be out here on the golf course watching all the action and all these incredible rivalries.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Koyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
it.